Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Monday, November 10th, 2025. Let's take a look at the Forex economic calendar for today. In the calendar today we had the building approvals from Australia up from minus 3.6% to 12%, so quite nice increase. We got speech from the Bank of Japan board member Nagawa, and CPI data from Denmark were published. CPI is down from 2.3 to 2.1%. That's about the London session and Asian session. During the US session, we got FOMC member Daly to give a speech at 2:30. We got WASDE report at 6 o'clock, and at 7 o'clock we got 3-year note auction. So pretty light session ahead of us on the November 10th, so not much to talk about in terms of the economic releases, which is why without any further ado we are going to switch to the technical part, and we start with euro dollar. Euro dollar for our time frame chart is moving higher from the extremely oversold conditions. Very sharp reversal in the momentum, very sharp reversal above the technical resistance 1.1547. So we will change this level back to the technical support. We hit 100 periods moving average 1.1591, but the rally was capped just there, as you can see above this old technical resistance. So let me just change the local high for the technical resistance now. All right, so it looks like we got pretty nice resistance made here, and 100 periods moving average might be the reason for that. Then we got the test of the breakout, and the level of 1.1542 has been tested, and the price bounced from this level. So the movement to the upside continues. However, if we take a look on the chart from the bigger perspective, we can see consecutive lower highs and consecutive lower lows, right? So these lower lows and these lower highs are still telling us the short-term trend might be up, but the short-term to mid-term trend is still down. All right, so in order to cancel this trend and reverse higher, the bulls needs to break above 1.1670. All right, so that's the key level for the euro dollar. Let's take a look at the pound. The same situation is being observed on a pound, but this deterioration lower towards the level of 1.3 is stronger. Extremely oversold conditions, very strong bounce higher in momentum. In terms of the price, the bounce is visible as well. We just recently hit 1.3170, so 170 pips higher. We bounced. Nevertheless, the major technical resistance 1.3248 is still below the reach of the bulls, and there is 1.3241 100 periods moving average 7 pips below the technical resistance. So both of this level will constitute very strong technical resistance, dynamic technical resistance, and bulls needs to break above this level in order to continue obviously higher. The consecutive higher highs and higher lows here are present as well, as you can see from this extreme high 1.3725. All right, consecutive low, high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and now if you want to break this spell of a downtrend, you need to break above this high here 1.3470. all right, so that's the situation on the British pound. US dollar versus the Japanese yen for our time frame chart is not moving that aggressively in either direction as the previous two markets, because the bulls are still having problem with the swing high from the beginning of the November, located at 154.52, right? And this momentum starts to move up and down around the level of 50 plus minus 10 points, and the chart and the price on the chart is not moving that significantly, right? Moreover, the gap is still not filled, and the market is using the 100 periods moving average to move up and down, which is quite understandable, because it is using this level as the local dynamic support. Otherwise, the situation looks quite bullish, to be honest. Nevertheless, there will be a pressure. There will be a pressure on the bears here, because bulls wants to break to the upside. Bears will be attacking this level. That's the newest level here on the 4-hour time frame chart. Let's see how this will turns out. Gold market finally breaks above the local technical resistance from the end of the October, $4,044. We hit the 100 periods moving average, which is starting to turning lower, $4,067, and now the market is ready to test this level here, 4,182, and resume the uptrend, because when we break above this level, the next target is the all-time high. Momentum is strong, momentum is positive on gold. We almost hit the extremely of about conditions. Nevertheless, please remember, this market is trending, which is why the market can stay on the extremely over about conditions, even despite the fact that the price keeps making higher high. That's the trending market. All right, we don't need this information. Minus over 11% correction. Now the bulls are trying to move higher. We are back to the uptrend. It looks like the bulls really want it. S&P 500, as you can see, bounced quite nicely from the lows of this spike to the downside just recently. 6,626 was the low, and that was the technical support. Nevertheless, very nice bullish engulfing pattern towards 100 periods moving average, but we are still below this short-term trend line, and this bounce was made during the bullish divergence, right, between these two lows and these two lows here on the momentum. Nevertheless, momentum is on the level of 51 points only, so they definitely need to break above 100 periods moving average, above this short-term trend line, in order to continue higher. All right, so S&P 500, there is potential to continue the upside movement. And last but not least, the Bitcoin. As you can see, the Bitcoin is still trying to move higher after the lows almost hit our target, 98,000. Local low was 98,940, as you can see, and some kind of a consolidation here. And during the weekend, we got a breakout above the short-term trend line resistance. So this level will change now. The color for the green, and the market is very close to the level of 107,347 and 100 periods moving average. Of course, this is not enough to resume the uptrend, because in order to resume the uptrend, we need to break above the supply zone, which is located $10,000 higher. Nevertheless, very nice beginning for the bulls. Breakout above the trend line, now 100 periods moving average. There is still room to the upside on the momentum. There is still room to the upside here on the chart, obviously, and we will see how this situation will end up. Please take a look from the bigger perspective how it looks like on the chart, right? We got this all-time high, very sharp decline, then we got some market moving inside of the consolidation. Sometime market is moving inside of the consolidation, another attempt to go lower, new lower low, and now the market is trying to go higher. So even from that perspective, you can see that we got swing high, all-time high, lower swing high, and now possibly we got lower low, we got lower low. So if there is no breakout above the supply zone, the outlook still remains bearish for the Bitcoin. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.